So we came all the way from Accra to Afienya through the developing Tema interchange, and you won't believe what I found here. In my recent video, I ended with a conversation why settle in Afienya and beyond. Now, there's some particular features about this town that few people have noticed, which has brought to the difference in more land and less people. To get an idea of what we are about to learn here, these are some amazing places you'd find within the Afienya stretch. First is a beautiful rice farm within the Afienya stretch, a growing residential area in a neighborhood called Rice City, the ultimate Regimanual Estate, and an extended road leading all the way to the Volta region of Ghana. Now, with the few headlines, you'd probably ask what it's in for the people living in Afienya and beyond, and why is this place termed as the next growing city? I've been living in Accra for more than 25 years, and I can say that Accra is one of the best places you could ever be. Developed road, good infrastructures, and green spaces. Accra has also been termed as an urban area due to the high population and density characterized by the built-up infrastructure. Now, people have noticed the urban growth and have taken measures in settling in different regions in Ghana, like the Central region, Western, Eastern, Southern, East, and many more. But in this video, we are looking at the particular town in the eastern region of Ghana. A 40 minutes drive from the Kotoka International Port will land you in this town. A rural area with a high incoming force of development could be the future reflection of Accra. A single lane road all the way from Tema passing through this particular town all the way to Atimpoku, since that has been my last destination as a road user. The road to this town is quite easy and simple to navigate, even as a beginner. My first time coming here was on a motorcycle, and trust me, it's a straight and simple lane here. Now, people who don't know Afienya might underestimate the potential of this town, but never underestimate the power of a small group of people to change the world. Speaking of changing Ghana, as a citizen, I have seen and read about the potential of this community, and I ask myself, why is this town not populated yet? Well, speaking of a high incoming force of development, this is what you need to know. Now, let me take you back to 2022. In 2022, the president of Ghana set in motion the Afienya Road over the Bridge project, which is part of the 97.7 kilometers Tema. Now, this particular project isn't going to benefit just Afienya, but also all the way to the Volta region, easing traffic and creating a safe road atmosphere. Next, we can talk about the building aspects and the environmental layout. Looking at the buildings these landowners are building in Afienya is looking like what we see in the urban areas of East Legon in Accra. High-rise building, well-preserved green spaces, and the layout of these areas from above is awesome. Now, if Afienya keeps maintaining this particular layout on these environments, it's not going to create just a beautiful look, but it's also going to act like a tourist site. Just like the European countries have like LA and more, if attention is given to these few details, most businesses in Accra are going to settle in this particular area, which will reduce the cost of rent in the bustling city of Accra. And like I said earlier, there is a rice farm just within this town. I don't know for you, but this was my first time seeing this beauty. Ghana is indeed blessed, and this is a sign of the riches in Afienya. So if you're tripping to Afienya to stay or visit, this is a destination you can visit. Now, there's a benefit that comes to building in Afienya. The cost of labor and materials is slightly cheaper and more productive compared to some part of Accra. The town is a growing community, and the youth have taken opportunities to learn skills that fit the current town workforce, making productivity and production easier to navigate. Now, with the serene beauty of Afienya and its eco-friendly environment, this town might be your next paradise. So why visit when you could stay? But there's a good news here and a bad news. The bad news is you might want to stay in this community, but without proper land management and bias, you might end up getting ripped. But the good news is I have personally partnered with certified estate landowners within Afienya and beyond, offering flexible payments for landowners and a secure transaction. And it's not just Afienya, but in other regions like the Central region and more. In my next video, we will be looking at the most strategic places to acquire land in Afienya and more.